Chris was an only child, and he had a very close relationship with his dad, Charles, and his mom, Inez. He grew up playing a lot of sports. He was a multi-sport athlete. In his early years, he was influenced by his uncle, Dave Armstrong. He had pretty much annually visited Kirkland Lake in the summer to work for a few years, and Dave had a lot of influence on Chris. To me, the thing about him that made him such a fantastic coach and leader of young men was were his people skills. Fantastic people skills. He reminds me a lot of Chuck Daly, the former coach of the Pistons. Just an innate quality to connect with people. In his teen years, he had been a highly competitive baseball and fast pitch player. He played into his 20s and even into his 30s and 40s. He played in Windsor here. And he actually had an invitation for a tryout with Cleveland, which is really a cool fact about him. He also had the ability to get the best out of people. Like this circles back to my initial point about Chuck Daly. He understood that we were different types of people at Herman. We had an eclectic mix of guys, and he really knew how to get the best out of us. He also made the game he made it about the players. So he had a humility about him where the players to him came first. And we knew that as players. So we loved playing for him. In terms of his accomplishments as a coach, his pinnacle accomplishments certainly at the high school level were his back-to-back OFSA champions in 1980 and 81. And he also achieved a city championship at Kennedy, and that's somewhat of a rare feat. Not many coaches can say they brought a team to a championship level at two different schools. And it's one of those things in sports, right? It's like when they broke the 4-minute mile in running. Like once you do it, it changes you. To see Chris inducted into the Hall of Fame in Windsor, the Sports Hall of Fame, is to me basically a fitting feather or capstone in his career. It is posthumous, so we all wish he would be here in person for this, but certainly his soul and spirit is here. And it resides not in just him, but in all of us who have been touched by his life. A very deserving recognition for Chris in his illustrious career.